Okay, so your Facebook profile picture and any picture that you put on your page at all is going to fall under a certain category. And I know that it's awful that people do this, but they do judge you based off of what you look like. And I'm not saying that you have to be the best looking person on Facebook, but I do think that there are some scientific things that you should pay attention to. So in this video, I'm going to go over an article with you called The 7 Elements of the Best Profile Pictures. Did you know that in 40 milliseconds, we're able to draw a conclusion about people based on a photo? That's crazy. So I need you to know this stuff. Okay, there's been research done on various elements of a profile picture, how we look, how to not look, what to wear, whether to smile. The specifics of these studies are outlined below. So I'm going to talk about these specifics, okay? Here's an overview of all the best practices for coming up with the best profile picture on social media. Number 1, smile with teeth. Because if you smile and you don't have any teeth showing, people are less likely to engage with that in the way that you want. So smile with teeth, show your teeth. Dark colored suits, light colored button downs. Okay, dark colored suits, light colored button downs. So you'll definitely want to, if you're a guy, you want to wear a suit that is business attire or business casual. And if you're going business casual, make sure you're wearing light colored button downs. A tie wouldn't hurt. Okay. Number 3 is jawline with a shadow. So your jawline, and I used to really, this used to really bother me, but your jawline as a man and a woman really makes people react to you a certain way. And my jawline is very soft, very rounded. And so I always get the, oh, you're so cute factor. Whereas with women who have a more squared or more pronounced chin or things like that, just understand that people are going to be making judgments about you based off of the way your face is shaped. I know that sucks, but that is the way it is, okay? So if you want to do more research into that, I would definitely look into that and see what best suits you, because the clothing that you're wearing and, sometimes people try to wear hats and it just doesn't work, so don't do that. Find out what information you can find out about your jawline so that you can make sure that you have an awesome profile picture. Okay, number 4 is head and shoulders, or head to waist. Sorry, twist. I don't even know where I got that from. There's no T there. Head to waist photo. Okay, head and shoulders, which is a head shot, or head to waist, which is basically a mid shot there for you. Those are good for profile pictures, especially when it comes to business. I'd say the headshot is better if you're just doing a regular picture, but if you're trying to be business oriented, I noticed that a lot of business oriented pictures are head to waist. Okay. Number 5 is squinch. So you're not squinting, but I have big eyes. And so I do this a lot in my videos. You'll see me doing kind of like a squinch type thing where it looks like I'm squinting, but you can still see my eyes. And honestly, that's just because I'm comfortable with what I'm doing and I want to get my point across, and I do that all the time. Okay, I'll explain that a little bit more in just a second. So asymmetrical composition, you want to make sure that things are even. I don't know why, but it really bugs me when things are uneven. So definitely want to make sure that that is going on in your video. I do a little bit of photography, and what I notice is that, there's definitely a field, an invisible field, and when you're making a video, you want to make sure that you're not like in the center. Same thing with a picture. You want to be off to the side a little bit and not directly in the center of it. It depends on if you're taking a professional photo or if you're taking just a selfie. Now, with that being said, selfies are great, but sometimes when it comes to like business pictures, you want to make sure that you have a professional photo, and sometimes selfies are not professional. Okay. Number 7 is unobstructed eyes. Don't be wearing sunglasses, here's what I'm going to suggest, and this is actually in the article. It's worth trying out. Face the camera. And I'm going to add something to that. Face the camera and look at the green glowing dot when it's recording. Okay? And make sure that you have a bright background. You can sit in front of a window and you can take a picture in front of that window, and it'll give you all the natural light you need, no shadows or anything like that. Okay? And things to avoid: hats, sunglasses, hair glare, and shadows over the eyes, laughing smile, and sexiness. You know, it's really easy to be taking a picture and be laughing, and I've made this mistake myself. So don't feel like you're alone if you've made any of these mistakes, because it's very common, and it's really hard to get into the mindset of business and not doing these things. So don't worry if you've done these things, but yeah, there's that. Here's more about the science, research, and psychology behind that. You want to appear approachable, okay? And from what I understand, they came up with 65 different features that could affect one's perception, things like nose curve and cheekbone position and head area. For each of the 65 features, they noted the effect of each on the following 3 distinct dimensions. Approachability. Does this person want to help or harm me? Dominance. Can this person help or harm me? Youthful attractiveness. Might this person be a good romantic partner or rival? So understand that this is steeped in psychology, but your profile picture is literally the first impression that someone gets of you, because they're getting a picture of you, and people make all sorts of micro millisecond judgments based off of your picture. So you want to make sure that you put your best foot forward. If you are not good at taking good selfies, listen, hire a photographer, get someone to do it for you. It's totally worth it, and it will increase your conversions over time, and it will increase your likability and for people to want to do business with you. So it's very important that you make sure that your picture's good. But that's all I'm going to say. Okay? If you would like to read the rest of this article, it's going to be in the description below. And that is it for this lesson. I will see you in the next video.